Very warm welcome, sir. I just wanted to ask you about your experience today attending the third national digital native summit. So, if you could tell us a little bit about this today.
Sure. I would describe it as enriching. It was a lovely experience talking to some of our peers. We talked about innovation, we talked about regulation, we talked about risk management. And being that a lot of people were from very different sectors, it was good to learn from their experiences and sort of practices they have put in place. So, enriching.
Absolutely. So, if you could tell us a little bit about how your company is benefiting the society and how tech implementation is being innovated and how is it going away. So, if you could just enlighten us a little bit about that.
Sure, I think it's a very good question. We, being that we are India's largest crypto exchange and one of the earliest crypto exchanges in the country, we have always believed that our role is not just to build the product or the business, but to actually build the ecosystem. Because if you have not really built the ecosystem, you will not be able to drive adoption. You will not be able to bring in people. And if you don't bring in people, nobody will be able to benefit from the Web3 innovation. Right? So, I mean, we believe in Web3 innovation. We love the whole idea of Web3. But at least so far, it has continued to remain fairly niche in comparison to the number of people who have access to financial products in the traditional finance world versus in the Web3 world. There is a huge difference. Because how do you bring 5 billion people onto Web3 is, I think, an agenda or a motto that we would love to be a part of. And in India, at least for now, we are driving an agenda to bring in at least 50 million people onto Web3. And that requires working on compliance, that requires working on regulation, but most importantly on customer education. So what is crypto? How crypto operates? What are the risks with crypto? How do you protect yourself from scams? How do you basically identify the right protocols to invest in? What platforms to use? Which are usually our people's questions. And I mean, basically, one of the most commonly asked questions is what is crypto? Right. And so we believe our primary role is on customer education, help them understand what crypto is, the power of crypto is, and how to protect themselves in a place where they are interacting with crypto ecosystem. So customer education, consumer protection, working with the government on the policy front, building the platform that actually helps people trade, and then continue to build the Web3 technology, because Web3 technology in itself is pretty nascent. It is not a fully built out technology. So our role also is in building out the core technology that drives the principles of Web3.
Absolutely. Very informative. And thank you so much, sir, for joining us. And I hope you're having a lovely day ahead. Thank you. Thank you so much.